trying to pull. I had like 5 to ship today, and yesterday I only had 2, but last night it just like everything started selling.
That's good though. That's how we did too this morning too. We've been digging off the wall. We only have 8 right now, but I'm just like, good God, come on.
I sold this conch shell toothbrush holder thing to somebody in California, and I dropped the sucker 3 times while I was in the room.
At least you know to get there, okay?
Like, oh my God!
That's one way to test it.
It'll make sure it's not chipped anywhere.
That's right.
Like, damn, looks like Better Homes and Garden makes good shit. Hi guys.
Hey Nikki.
We're on.
Morning.
This is how my day is gonna go, I guess. Oh my gosh.
Right? Morning, Sassy, Frankie, and Hank, and Mike. Mike, you're here early. What in the world is going on with you?
Hi, Mike.
Yeah.
He's here real early.
Hi, everybody in the chat. I'm not reading the chat. I'm driving.
Hello, Nikki.
God.
Hey, guys.
I knew. Really?
Do you got a winter wonderland there?
Hello, Jesus. No, actually. No, actually, we really don't. We had a lot of rain the other day, and got rid of most of our snow.
Oh wow.
Oh, so yeah, that's what we did too, but we got snow last night.
Pretty much the only snow we have is like where plows have pushed the snow up, little snow banks. The only snow we really have. I got a tummy ache this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Better than my sister-in-law, though. My sister-in-law told me her colon is coming out of her private.
What?
Yeah, her colon apparently is like ruptured or whatever.
Oh.
And not ruptured, but she has like it's like herniated through her cervix or something. And I guess, yeah, if she reached far enough up her private, she'd touch her colon.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking doctor, you dumbass. She's like, well, it's been like this for like 5 years. I'm like, get to the doctor. So she texted me this morning. She says, I have an appointment today at 10:05. Are you happy? I said, yes, I am. Thank you. Jesus,
the only thing with that is they're probably going to make her have a colostomy, because that's really the only way they can fix. Well, I'm going to take that back, because I know that there's been prolapsed colons and stuff that they've fixed.
Just put the colon back and then sew it up.
Maybe, yeah, because I think they can repair, but I think if maybe they repair it once, then they won't try it again. They just do a colostomy. That's yucky stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here today. I'm trying to figure it out. Like,
better stay healthy because her kids won't take care of her.
I can't freaking do this shit right today.
You're gonna have a hell of a day. Go back to bed.
Oh my God.
Well, this freaking Superior parking lady must get a lot of bonuses because she's always writing tickets constantly. It's like Johnny on the spot, boy.
Now, Sally's having a lot of blonde moments today. It's going to be a blonde moment kind of morning. John said your hat is killer, Sally.
Oh, thanks. I like it. Like if I look down like this, it looks like she's looking at you.
I know. You're always still watching us no matter what. Do we need to send Tom a link to get in?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'll send Maggie one too.
Yeah. And True 72. Beth or Liz? I don't have my list up here. I'm sorry.
Liz.
Liz. Okay. Morning, Liz. Sorry.
Beth is 10 of hearts.
Okay, Beth's 10 of hearts. I knew it was one of them. Morning, guys. I'm all bruised up from that stupid locker.
Oh my gosh.
I look like I'm a battered wife. I don't mess with me. I'll call the cops.
Yeah. Marcel, don't you know you're not supposed to leave bruises? No.
I know, right? And he's got bruises too. That's the sad part. So I can't.
You guys see my freaking chest today?
Oh, I know. How happened?
Did your dog run across you? It looks like scratches.
Yeah, they're from me.
Oh.
Yeah, I woke up and I was so itchy. I felt like I was having an allergic reaction to something, or something was running around and biting me. That's what I felt like. And so I was just clawing the crap out of myself.
Oh, wow.
And now it hurts to touch it. It's like a burn.
You itched yourself raw.
Yep.
Maybe put you some aloe vera or something on there.
Yeah, I don't have any aloe vera. Well, maybe I do. I might have some in the refrigerator, actually.
Yes, Mike, I'm trying to corner the market on helmets. No, I don't want nobody else to sell them.
Uh-huh.
He was wanting to know if I'm cornering the market on helmets.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put like some aloe vera or something on there to kind of soothe that if it's burning.
Yeah.
I wonder if you don't, well, I don't know if I'd put cortisone on there. I'd be scared it'd burn it.
Yeah, cortisone, I would not do. I have that burn cream that they put on like burn patients.
Yeah.
I have that I've been putting on it, and it soothes it a little bit, but not much.
Huh.
You should have seen me last night. I had a baby wipe, and I cleaned it with a baby wipe, and I was practically crying.
Oh, God.
It was like so painful. Nope, it wasn't the dogs either. I don't know.
That's weird.
I just felt like it was like an allergic reaction, or it was like super itchy.
Did you try like perfume or different soap or different anything that you've not done before?
Nope.
Because sometimes like lotions, I have like lotions, Tide does it to me, Dial soap. There's a few other things I have that type of reaction to.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually, I have like actually really sensitive skin, and I can't wear a lot of like perfumey things. So I just don't.
Sometimes it doesn't even have to be something you've never used before. It can be something you use all the time.
Yeah, it's true. You can.
That's been happening to me the last few years. It seems like I'm starting to get allergic, and my husband too. Did you wear anything new from the store?
Mm-mm.
That's a big common thing. Clothes are made with formaldehyde, and they've been seeing a lot of, in the last like year and a half, 2 years, they've been seeing a lot of allergic reactions to formaldehyde because people take stuff from the store and put it on and wear it.
Yeah, I'm not itchy now, and I wasn't wearing this hat last night, so it's not that. It's not the hat.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ned was just getting frisky last night.
That's what I was gonna say. She was trying to get some last night, just spatting them off.
If he was, he would have been all scratched up too, but he's not. It's only me.
That's crazy though.
I know.
So wow. I would watch it just to make sure, nothing.
Yeah.
It got worse.
Right.
You might have to put like a bandage or something over it so you won't scratch it even more.
Well, maybe after I put the aloe vera stuff on it, because I think I do have some when my son had a sunburn or something. I had aloe vera. Oh my God. Somebody shoot me in the fucking head already.
There's a lot.
Hey, you guys.
It's
It's good to see you, sir.
Hi, Reseller. Tessa.
Kathy, pronounce your last name.
Renault.
Okay. I didn't know whether you since you're headed toward you're down in that New Orleans area, whether you were Renault or whether you were Renault.
No, my husband's a Renault, but I told him he's a Renault, so it goes Renault.
He sounded what?
He's Renault. He goes, right. I'm Marcel Renault. I said, no, you're in the South. It's Renault. We don't see Renault down here.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this in this bag or not. Might have to wait for Brandon.
Did you get that locker organized and set up? Kathy?
No.
That's going to be like months progress, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to take years. We bought a bunch over to the house. We didn't like going through and getting a bunch of different stuff and bringing over and kind of looking at it too. But yeah, hey, that's going to take that. Yeah. That's just a hot mess. We had to leave yesterday. We were getting aggravated with each other, about to throw each other out the storage room. Like, it's time to go. We gotta go home. I need a drink, damn it.
Right.
Y'all are killing me. Oh, it's gonna take a while.
You got a bunch of stuff in there.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it'd be different if he had like a bunch of one, you know, instead of like ones or threes of something. You know, it's just like.
Well, the helmets that you got like small and extra small or whatever it was that you were saying yesterday. At least you could just do one base listing and then just go in and change it to extra small or large or big heads or whatever.
Yeah.
A template.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll it like a sleeping bag.
That's the best way to do it. Yeah, Hank, that's what I'm doing. Just get going through it and list it, get it sold, and get out of here.
Yeah.
There's just a lot.
I got to get some listings done today. I need to make $1 million today.
Give me both.
I need $1 million too.
I know. Look, we're all looking for the same amount. Well, we put that Scarface jacket up there yesterday. It wasn't a Supreme.
Okay.
It was a JH. But it's like missing a button, like that, you know, the snap on the inside part. It's missing that. It has like a little bit of discoloring. So I put it a little bit lower. We already got an offer on it.
Awesome.
Wanting to go to Spain. I was like, okay, fancy.
Oh my God. I just freaking ripped that.
Oh God. Yeah, you may have to wait on Brandon with that one.
I know.
I know, Mike. I love multiple listings too. They're so much easier.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
No, you got to wait until Tom's done, and then you can come on, Todd.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Well, come on in, Todd. I'll he likes you better than me anyway.
He'll be jonesing in a hot minute. He'll start going into DTs if you don't have his show now. He's been gone a while.
Yeah. Where have I been?
Yeah. Where have you been, Todd?
I've been on the road.
On the road again.
Oh, we sold the Oogie Boogie.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Sold the Oogie Boogie.
The Oogie Boogie.
There's a sentence you don't hear very often.
Well.
Depends on what kind of Oogie Boogie you're talking about.
Right. They're talking about kids.
Yeah, we missed you, Todd.
Hi, Hank. Hi, Carol. Hi, Mike.
How was your trip?
Oh, it was good, but it was, I don't know. I don't do well when I'm gone from the house for a week.
Oh, yeah.
It's just,
Then you got to come back. Get everything organized.
And finally got all my packing done. I started in yesterday about noon, and no, I didn't get home till 4 yesterday.
Oh, crap.
I started in yesterday evening, and I finally finished this morning.
How much did you have to ship out?
I don't know what, like 18, 19.
Awesome.
Something like that.
Sounds good.
That's good.
Oh, but not if you do it all at one time. I like the 5, 6 a day thing. I don't like 18 in one deal.
Yeah.
What was it? Bridget had like 62. Is that what she said?
God. Well,
Yeah.
she's used to that.
Yeah.
She's a full timer.
Yeah.
She's got that addiction she has to keep up.
He does, though. Woo, Lord. And she can pack those things quick.
I don't.
Me either.
I think my average packing time is like 15 minutes. 20 minutes. Because it takes me like 10 minutes just to find it.
I know, right? It takes forever to find a box for something to go in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I found most of my stuff. I just got to find my sweater that I sold on Poshmark, and then I'll be good. I think I got everything else.
Oh, so, yeah, I had sale. Let's see, I shipped. I was home Thanksgiving Day. So Friday morning, I shipped like everything from Sunday to Wednesday, Thursday. And then, so these 18, 19 were Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Right? No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, sounds like you did pretty good.
And stupid customer questions? Good God.
Yeah, I had a lot of those too. Just real dumbasses. Thank you for your purchase.
That's all you can say.
Yeah. Stupid customer questions.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you should be used to that, Todd. They used to be called stupid student questions.
Yeah. I had this 3-tiered serving tray, you know, with the handle that goes down through the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And right on the outside of the box, it says 13.1 inches tall. And right there on the pictures, so the customer, how tall is this? And I'm like, did you look at the picture?
No.
13.9 feet tall.
Stupid cut. And then I was still dealing with that lady that sent me the shoes back. Stupid lady.
Still?
Yeah. You know, I got them back because her address didn't work. So I gave her instructions like 3 times now, and she sent me a message. I still didn't get them.
Oh my God.
Have to pay me for shipping, lady.
Yeah. You ain't getting it for free.
So I haven't relisted them yet because stupid lady still got me on the string.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Taller than your brain.
Yeah. Well, I had that one guy message me about something and told me that it was a waste of his time to read the description. Well, then I guess you're going to be getting a lot of freaking stuff back.
Yeah.
And told me I was the dummy and I didn't need to be selling on eBay, buddy. I hope you don't sell on eBay. You need to stop buying on eBay.
I think they should have to take a class.
Yeah. There should be a quiz at the end of a video tutorial.
Yep. I agree. Before you can buy anything, you need to know
how
this information. Yeah. You need to know how to buy.
Oh, Lord.
Even though a 3-year-old can do it, but
yeah.
You know.
Well, it seems like they're getting a lot of new buyers on there because I've been seeing a lot of people I get a lot of people purchasing with like no feedback. And I'm like, oh God.
Yes, me too. Me too. I've had a couple of those too.
I'm already like going, oh my God, no, it's gonna be a return.
Get out of here.
Morning, Deb.
Oh shit.
Hey there, Deb.
Break something. You need to go lay down. Kathy.
Yes.
Will that helmet fit my head?
There's a lot of helmets that won't fit in my head. My head's way too big.
That's the question you're going to get once you start listening to those things.
I'm gonna tell them probably not. Because I can put the measurements and everything in there, and they're still going like, well, it fit this size head. Well, hell, I don't know. Look, I'm telling y'all.
Oh God.
Now you have to respond with since you asked that question,
Yeah.
you must already wear one of those special helmets. So
Yeah. I don't have those helmets in stock, but if anyone would have fit my head yesterday, I'd have had them on.
Did you see that mess that she bought yesterday?
No, what'd she get?
Oh God, it was a motorcycle storage locker that some guy had a motorcycle shop. I have 127 brand new motorcycle helmets in boxes.
Wow.
She's got to model every one of them, you know.
Frankie's Spine says, just say, depends on how much hair you have.
Yeah.
I would say it depends on how long of a bus you ride on.
Yeah. You're telling me. See, I told Marcel we talked about doing a live hangout one time and just doing like all the crazy questions we get and see how people would answer them.
Oh, that would be good.
I know. Yeah, Hank, I was going to do that. I was going to go on the manufacturer site, like Hank said. They provide that information a lot of times, and they'll even show you how to measure your own head to see if it fits. And I'm going to put that at the bottom in the description of everything. I put way too much detail. I think that's what takes me so long to list. Even though I know they don't read the damn descriptions.
Right.
It's like I need to stop.
Speaking of helmets, I got a Facebook customer that wants to trade me a Kevlar military helmet for a bunch of the Army surplus stuff I have. Mm-hmm. So he's been bugging me all week long about all the different things I have for sale. And then at the end of all the questions, which took about 5 days, he said, would you trade for this helmet? I'll look at it sells for maybe $130, but I'm like, really? After all that, you're not going to buy anything you want to trade?
Yeah. Oh, no.
I'm open to a trade if it's a good trade. And then he suggested so much of this stuff for his helmet. I go, not at this moment. I'll have to research this. And I've never sold a Kevlar helmet in my life. I don't know many people that have, but anyway, that's my helmet story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, you better put in, if you do and you decide to list it, you better put on there. I know nothing about Kevlar. This helmet is not guaranteed to stop anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't know. So I'm like, no, I should have just told him hell no and banned him.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Whatever.
Okay.
Mike sells Kevlar helmets all the time. I don't know. It looked like a fancy military helmet, but I don't know. I don't even know if you can sell those on eBay. I looked them up, and there was some there, but not the brand that he had. So I was like, man, I don't know. Without being able to identify a brand name, I'm like,
Yeah.
so.
Did your wife go do all this traveling with you?
Most of it. So, yeah. We spent enough time together to be sick of each other again until Christmas. So she went to work this morning to get away from me.
Yeah, she was like, thank God I have to work today.
She's still a teacher, right? She still teaches, correct?
Yes.
But that's pretty bad when she'll go deal with all those brats instead of staying home with you.
Mike says no global shipping on that, just to be safe. Just to be safe.
Oh, okay.
Safe.
No, I don't think I'm going to get it. Didn't like what he suggested for a trade. And another reason I don't know anything about Kevlar helmets. But yeah, I've made stupid buys before. I didn't just fall off the turnip truck. So
yeah,
it wouldn't really be a buy because all the Army surplus store has been paid off like multiple times now. But
right.
the things that he wanted were things that sell pretty regularly, like packs and belts and stuff. So
stuff that you can actually get money for.
Yeah, why trade a sure thing for maybe a better deal, but not a sure thing.
10 of Hearts, your name is Beth.
You got it.
Write it down.
Sorry.
72 is Liz and 10 of Hearts is Beth.
And you know what? I was telling Kathy, I have a lady at work that she told me she was going to give me one of these capsules that has CBD oil in it because somebody was making it for her. And she says there's no THC in it. I told Kathy, I took that pill and I sat here on my computer on Facebook for an hour and a half just watching videos. Just like I don't know, like 5 and 10 second videos. And it felt like 5 minutes.
I thought you said DVD oil. I was like, why would you put oil on a DVD?
I might have been better off.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten rid of the scratches there.
Does that make your DVD run better in the machine or something?
And that's her story, and she's sticking by it.
Sticking by it. My God.
I just felt like I was zoning out. I told Kathy, I said, yeah, she said there's no THC in that, but I don't fucking believe her.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I was zoning pretty hard. I'm like, I look down at the clock and it's freaking 9 o'clock. Like, oh my God, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. It seriously felt like 5 minutes. I don't know. And then I'm like tearing my eBay room apart trying to find all my stuff. Because, of course, I had 2 to ship out yesterday. But then I got a bunch of sales overnight. So now I have 5 to ship out. And 2 that still haven't paid. So, yeah.
I shipped 6 out today, and I get to ship 6 out tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Good.
That's good. That. Nikki said that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a pretty good weekend, decent weekend.
It is good.
I even sold an item for $1.
I was being sarcastic because, Nikki's always on the road again.
I know. She can list on her road. She's good at that.
Drive down those snowy roads with one hand and list with the other one.
Yeah.
That's right. Morning, Beth and Jennifer. Oh, here's those. Remember that thing, that crotchless thing I was telling you about? Looked like it was a T-shirt somebody cut up.
Oh.
And it does. It looks. I think it is actually a T-shirt.
A dickie?
No, it's crotchless. It's crotchless little garter belt.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Looked like a dickie to me at first, but then there's straps, so that wouldn't make it a dickie.
It's brand new.
There you go.
Actually, that's for a man, so his socks won't slide down.
Oh, is that what that is? But it looks. I mean, it has holes here, and it almost looks like a freaking T-shirt. Like somebody had sewed it.
At first, when you held it up, I thought it was a dickie, but then a dickie would have.
What's a dickie?
A dickie is like a turtleneck or something. That's it's cut so that it just tucks under your shirt, so it looks like you're wearing a turtleneck underneath your shirt.
Yeah, it's just like it's like one of those little things you put over, and it looks like that has that thing. Yeah, like a little smock thing. Yeah.
I'm not even going to look at the comments section about that question.
But yeah, that was she made her own stuff.
That's weird.
They make.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that calls that a dickie. It was called a dickie when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But see, she made some other clothes though. See,
and normally nobody thinks about anything about it unless you're a 12 or 13-year-old boy, and then you just cackling your little head off.
Oh yeah, when I was a little kid, and my sister would be like, "Where's my dickie?" I'd be laughing. Ha! She said dickie.
I would probably do the same thing. Morning, Ashley.
They make sock garters for men that hooks to their shirt. One end clips to their shirt, and the other end clips to their socks. So you pull your pants up over all of it, so it keeps your shirt pulled down and your socks pulled up.
Yeah.
Hell, if you got that much problems having clothes falling off of you, maybe you should just walk around naked.
Yeah. Now we know what Brandon's problem is.
But like men's dress socks, they stretch out after the first time you wear them.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
Huh. That was weird. I looked at that, I was like, oh, what the hell was this thing? Hey, to each their own.
And I suppose stockings for women are the same way because they have that elastic and they stretch out after a while, so you got to hold them up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to even go to bed with something like that.
Mm-mm.
Like you take off your clothes, you're like.
I don't even know what to do with that thing.
It's like all this fancy lingerie that you can buy, ladies buy with all the straps and clips.
Wait a second. Wait.
He said lingerie.
Did you say lingerie?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce you right now. I'm gonna bounce you off.
My favorite character on in Living Color was Wanda, the ugly woman. On Living Color, there was a character called Wanda, and it's the guy that played.
He's a Wayans brother.
Yeah.
I don't remember whether he's a Wayans brother or not. I thought he was the one that played the blind piano player singer in that movie and won an Oscar for it.
Oh, freaking
what's
his name? Yes, I know who you're talking about.
That played Wanda, and Wanda always talked about because
she had
she was homely, bless her heart.
Jamie Foxx.
Thank
you, Dad.
And she'd always talk about she had her some fancy lingerie.
I probably didn't even know what he was talking about.
That's funny.
I was like, okay, I don't know what that word is or whatever, but whatever.
Look at what I got at Goodwill the other day for $3.99.
Woo!
Look at these big pans, these aluminum
That's a
pans.
lot
Wow.
of turkey roasters there.
There's like 15 or 20 of them here.
Awesome.
These huge aluminum pans.
Wow.
Are they new,
$3.99.
Nikki?
Usually buy them for $3-4 a piece.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know
brand
Brandon's
new.
family, like anytime they make macaroni and cheese to take to a dinner
Yeah.
or something, they put everything in those.
I use those at home daily. I don't even wash anything anymore.
Yeah.
We don't even use regular plates anymore. We use paper plates.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
Not China.
Styrofoam plates. Plastic forks. Except when we eat some, because my husband gets pissed off when we eat like steak or something that he's got to cut with a knife. And he's like, Jesus Christ, can't we just use regular utensils sometimes?
No.
I'm like, sure, if you want to do
Are you gonna
dishes,
wash it? Yeah.
I gotta rip it like a dog.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a box.
Okay.
You'll have a hell of a time with your husbands.
Normally he's okay, but
I thought about selling mine today.
You
may
better
go
not
on
sell. You better not sell until you get that dadgum locker cleaned out.
I don't know. I may have to. He's stressing me out with that locker. One of us is going to get locked up in that sucker one day. We're going to walk away and just shut the door and lock it.
When you get those two mopeds or those two motor scooters running and you're out riding them together, I want you to be sure and take some video of it.
No, of course. Lucky we can pick those things up. I'm like, crap, it's hard to lift those things up and put them on those little kickstands.
Right.
It's like, these need to come like with better instructions or something easier to put a kickstand down on. Like, God, they're heavy.
Kathy, Google it.
I'm going to have to. I ain't been home long enough to Google anything. I can't even Google myself.
Around here, it's like, how do you do such and such? Google it.
YouTube it. I ain't had no battery yesterday.
Yeah, I wonder how much of an impact YouTube has had on like manuals, repair manuals, and things like that.
Yeah.
Because anytime on my car that I need to like change a light bulb, because some of these light bulbs are, it takes a act of God to get the thing, the fixture out and put the light bulb back in on your car. You can Google it or YouTube it in just a minute, and they'll show you exactly how it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, I wonder how much that's affected all these auto manuals for things like that.
I don't know. Some of them take pretty long to get to the point. It's like, okay, I had to fast forward most of it. It's like, oh, could you just hurry up?
Yeah. Get to the point.
Get to the point. I gotta hurry. I gotta fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna call my friend this week and see if I can't have him come over and look at them just to see what all needs to be done to them. Once I get kind of something going, but I might have to wait until this weekend to get back over there because it's gonna be so cold here.
It's supposed to get cold here too. It's supposed to get down to like 31 degrees.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't got the snow. I mean, I ain't doing no snow, but I ain't doing cold either.
I must be high because I didn't even watch Walking Dead.
What?
Oh, you gotta.
I know.
Don't throw her.
Oh, I will after show's over. I will.
Don't anybody tell her anything about The Walking Dead.
No, you better not. I'll kick your ass.
Is it on Hulu or Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
New season.
Sally.
What?
That man got ate by a zombie.
Shut up, Tom. You don't watch it.
There's a man every week that gets eaten by a zombie,
Sally Ansley said, hey.
Hey, Ansley.
Ansley, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching it. We gotta find a new series to watch.
Oh, start watching The Walking Dead. It's so good.
Yeah, because y'all said the first one was kind of the gory part of it. After that was pretty decent.
Huh?
Y'all said the first part of it was the gory part.
It's really not gory.
The first couple of seasons are good, and then it becomes As the World Turns with a little blood biting.
But it has a story.
It does.
It has a story.
Plot.
They're very good writers.
The first season, it's a lot of zombies. It's a lot about zombies, but it's not really like gory. I mean, yeah, you see zombies biting people and whatever, but I mean, it's really not because I know it's not real, so it doesn't really seem that gory to me. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of blood, but you got to watch it because that's how you figure everything out, you know. But I mean, it's really good. It has a good plot to it, and like I said, as the seasons go on, it's less about the zombies and more about the people in the show.
Okay.
So
the zombies are the vehicle that moves the story along. It's not actually the main story. That's like my favorite author is Anne Rice. She wrote Interview with a Vampire, Vampire Lestat, blah, 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 all those books. The vampirism parts of her books are just the story that is the baseline that connects everything together. The stories themselves are about these people that have lived 500 years and, you know, they're the good, the bad, the ugly, you know, of living for that long.
Oh, okay. I have to try. I mean, we're always looking for something new to watch. So
give it a few episodes before you give up. But
I'll look at it and see. Because I never thought about watching that motorcycle thing. I can't even think of the name of it. Yeah, and we end up liking it. So
yeah,
I just have to get through some of them most of the time.
Give it a chance.
Yeah.
Give love a chance.
Give love a chance. Give the zombies a chance. Who's there with you? Brandy? Who's with you? Brandy? Who got in the car? I want my cheesecake, dang it. I was going to go fight her. Was that your cousin or who was that?
Oh, Corey, yeah, that was my husband's nephew, Corey.
He goes, back off my cheesecake. I'll come fight you over cheesecake, man. I was right.
Yeah,
That's
he's been in prison the last five major holidays.
Okay, never mind. I'll stay home. You have a cheesecake.
just for 5 years. Just for drug problems, so it's not like
yeah, I'll still let him have it. He deserves it more than I do.
By any chance, was he selling CBD oil capsules?
He was in for beating up the person who tried to steal my cheesecake from. Brandy just wants to know where her cheesecake is.
That was funny there.
You come up here, she'll make you 2 cheesecakes.
Yay! I love cheesecake now. Every time I see it at the store, I gotta pick up some. It's probably my problem.
Yeah, we like those pumpkin cheesecakes. I started making pumpkin cheesecakes before they were popular. Everybody was like, pumpkin cheesecake? What? Well, then I made them, and it's like I'd never been able to stop.
Yeah, now they're gonna get you.
Yeah, about 18 years ago, I started making them.
I like pumpkin pie, and that's about it as far as pumpkin goes.
Oh, I love pumpkin cheesecake.
Well, 19 years ago, I started making them because Amanda was 4.
Well, I actually haven't had any pumpkin cheesecake.
No. Randy wants to know if you're making balloon animals.
No, I'm trying to pull figurines out of these little styrofoam boxes.
Oh,
ain't no telling. We might make out some shipping supplies now.
I'm like I said, I gotta get some listing done today. I need to make $1 million today.
Shoot. Oh Lord.
I got to try to keep up with Kathy and Bridget.
Kathy ain't even coming close. Kathy just has all the supplies to make it. It's not like she's making it though. I like buying this stuff. It's just listing.
I'm telling you, all you got to do is list 20 a day.
That's what we've been doing.
That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
At least 20 a day.
When do you have time to list 20 a day, Nikki? You're on. You might have built that truck all day.
Bridget's making.
You might have to start training her passengers to start doing her eBay for her. I'm taking you somewhere, you're eBaying it. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I know what Nikki's saying. She's like, do as I say, dude, not as I do.
Exactly.
Shoot. There's all that.
No, I work while I'm on the hangout, asshole. My daughter's like, she can't work. She's on a hangout all the time.
I know it is kind of hard sometimes.
Oh, she said I can't.
Driving.
She
You're
said,
on your hangout while you're driving.
she said I can't have a passenger do the work because I'm on a hangout. Well, you can go to another screen and the hangout's just fine.
I don't want to look at
They won't look at you. The camera goes off when you go to a different screen.
Yeah, Ansley said 1 ride equals 5 listings.
I like that idea.
I know. See? Make it work out for you. Just bring some stuff in the back of your truck or your van or wherever you're driving and tell them, look, pull that out. You got to take pictures and you got to list it. You got to do 5 by the time we get there.
Either that or you can move your workshop to her basement.
That would be kind of good. You'd probably get a bunch of listings done then. Never have to list a thing. Hey, Charles.
I'll be right back. I'm going up the bridge. It's going to get loud.
Okay.
Charles.
Charles made it. So what you listing, Todd?
I don't know. I got so much crap.
I know. I understand.
I got like stocking needlepoint kits, for Christmas stockings.
Yeah.
I got three stocking needlepoint kits. I haven't had time to list them. They're just sitting in there waiting for Christmas to be over with.
That sounds like me.
I don't know.
Hey, Amelia.
I got my silver polish in, so now I'm going to list all that sterling silver I got from the Bridget forced me to buy from Goodwill.
Oh, she forced you, did she?
Yeah. Oh, man, I've got so much stuff. And my girlfriend wants me to come over and do some shopping and digging this week, so.
Goodness.
I don't know. I'm just kind of now just getting settled back in from being gone for, geez. Feels, when you've been gone like a week, it feels like you've been gone forever because you get home and, God, look at all this stuff I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of the brat, where is Bridget?
Doctor.
Oh.
Should have got a doctor.
She's getting everything done at the end of the year so that way she can get ready for next year. Yeah, Bridget twisted his hand. Made him buy it. You can't help. You go in there and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I gotta get out of here.
Was that on Shop Goodwill?
Mm-hmm.
And Scott the Bearded Picker and those guys were talking about where are you going to go on Black Friday? So during part of my driving driving excursions, whatever you call them, I stopped at like 6 different Walgreens because they said, well, don't go to the places where all the people are going to be. Go to Walgreens and whatever. And the only thing I bought was like 4 bags of pistachios. Yeah, deals. I like pistachios anyway, which stocks me up for like 6 months. But
That's funny.
Yeah, they're 50% off toys for like, can't even find them on eBay because nobody ever heard of them. Nobody's got them for sale. And if they do, they're about the same price as Walgreens 50 off.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I wasted a bunch of time on Black Friday. Did y'all buy stuff on Black Friday to resell?
Nope. Well, I went Saturday to Salvation Army and they had half off sale the entire store. So yeah, I spent $16 and I got a full IKEA bag full of stuff.
Roxy, stop. White box.
It's a little different for me because I'm not used to spending money.
I did a little bit.
Well, I went into a Walmart on Thursday about 5:25
Oh, Lord help you.
to get some cat food and something else. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. It was rolls. An associate had to escort me through the building
Oh, my God.
to get people to move out the way.
Wow.
Because they had all the pallets set out on the floor with plastic wrap over the top of them.
People hover over them.
Hovering. The associate told me that their manager said he was going to make an announcement like at 6 or like 5:98 or not 5:98, 5:58 to get into position, which meant stand on the backside of the dump bins, whatever. At 5:59, he was going to make another announcement saying, remove the plastic wrap. And then at 6 o'clock, he was going to make another one says, you know, the Black Friday sale has begun. And when he said that, you need to move. The manager said, you need to get the hell out of the way.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, unless somebody pulls a knife or gun, you don't get involved.
That's right. They crazy. Yeah, don't. I stayed home. It's like Hank said, you do have a Walgreens, a Dollar General, Amco, something around you, right?
All that stuff is going to be on the same price, or a better product is going to be on a better price.
That's why they would have got 2 cans of cat food, and then whatever else would have had the rolls. Y'all had to deal with it. I'd be like, nope.
Yeah.
I'll deal with the crowds for my cat.
No.
But not for my kids or my wife.
I know, right?
They'll live till in the morning.
You'll be all right.
Hi, Maggie.
Hey, Maggie. Oh, Lord.
Hi, Maggie. I sent you a link if you want to come in.
I still got a lot of jewelry I need to list that I still have. I have like very limited listed.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, give up.
I agree.
Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a church in the area that does a free rummage sale every year. That's pretty cool. They pack it in and let anyone that shows up get as much as they want. It's awesome. Oh, that's a good idea there.
Yeah.
That's really good. I know one of the units that we bought this Tuesday or Wednesday, we got 2 that day, and one was just, I think we donated about 12 garbage bags of clothes, kids' clothes, that we got rid of. It was way too much for me. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna go to donation. So we donated a lot of it. We have churches up here. I won't donate to Goodwill or Salvation Army. I'll either donate to the Veterans Place or I'll donate to one of the churches we have up here. Those for homeless.
I usually do St. Vincent de Paul's, just because they've helped me whenever I was on the low, you know.
Our value villages around here, on the last Wednesday of each month, they have a 50% off sale. The time to go in there is the night before.
Why?
Because even though you're paying what they consider full price, there's some good shit in there. Because nobody's going in there. They're waiting until the 50% off sale.
Mm.
So I go in there and I get what.
That's a good idea.
I go in there and get what I want if there's anything. But most of the thrift stores around here, all they have is junk anymore. Every once in a while, you'll get some good stuff. But most of the time, all they have is junk.
I do give to Salvation Army because the Salvation Army still does help out a lot of people.
Yeah, they really do. They do better than Goodwill. Like I said, I'll do the other ones, but
a lot of people don't realize that Goodwill does do good for people, not poor people, but for like challenged people, handicapped and mentally handicapped people.
Yeah,
at least the one here does.
Yeah,
it's owned by the United Way, and the United Way helps challenge people, whether they're challenged physically or mentally, and that's what they do here. And they give them a place to work, where some of these people would not have a place to work if it wasn't for them.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, I know the one here, like those. We have a couple here, and I was talking to one of the guys when we donated a bunch of stuff, and he was, we were talking about the different stuff that they get and the different stuff that he sees that he would like to get. I was like, well, why can't you go to the Google store and get it? The stuff that we donate here goes to other states. It don't stay here.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like, if it's not going to stay here to help my community, why? I don't mind helping other communities. Don't get me wrong, but it was just kind of like that's what the whole purpose of it. So. Because we have a lot of kids that are, without clothes and coats and stuff like that in our own area.
Yeah.
Why are you shipping it somewhere else when we could use it here? So that's why I kind of do the churches, because the churches do the handouts too. So
yeah, I understand.
Well, you do realize that Goodwill is not in existence to help poor people.
No,
it is to help train people.
Yeah.
In retail, so they can go out and get a job with a retail store and get real benefits and whatnot.
That's what I say. It's not ours doesn't help poor people, but it does help handicapped people and people.
But that's what it is. That's what they're doing. They're for training.
I'm gonna go start it. So go park. Yeah. Well, that's the misconception. A lot of people think that, they're supposed to be helping poor people, but that's not what it does. And then they're like, well, their thrift store doesn't help people. And it's like, well, yeah, it does. It keeps money coming in so that they can keep these programs going to help the challenged people work. It pays for their wage.
Yeah.
And I'm not a huge Goodwill fan. I think they charge way too much money for their crap. But they're in a business. They have to, and they've never said that they're a nonprofit or anything like that. They're for profit, they're a corporation just like anyone else. But
they actually are a nonprofit, but it's not like how people, they're not like how people think they are, where they're giving all their money away to charities and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we had a thrift store here, and they are packed with crap. And they send out trucks to your house to pick up stuff if you've got it, that type of thing. Mm-hmm. Anyway, there's a big article in the Observer and about the fact that they are not a 501 a 501 nonprofit. They are actually a full-fledged corporation. The whole deal is to make money, and if they choose to give money to charities, then they do. If they don't, then that's. But the reporter, he looked through all their propaganda, their website and all the handouts and mailers and stuff like that, and nowhere does it say that they are a 501 or 503, whatever it is, charity. That they don't. I don't think people really care. I think really what they're concerned about is getting crap out of their house and somebody coming and getting it. That's my opinion. For what it's worth.
Is that Goodwill you're talking about, Tom?
Well, good. Now this was a local thrift store.
Oh, okay.
They are not a charity. They are not a 503, 501, whatever it is.
I get
I
that.
don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Maggie.
I overslept this morning.
And if people do have jackets and things like that they want to donate, don't donate them to a thrift store. Donate, I'm sure there's many organizations giving away, they'll come pick them up or have drop off somewhere where you can donate them, and they will go to somebody for free, some kid or old.
Yeah, we have a down here where everything goes directly. The clothing and things that you donate goes directly to people for free. They can come in and go shopping, so many times a month for food or clothes or whatever.
And that's why usually I give to my Salvation Army before I give to Goodwill, because they take the jackets and stuff and they give it to actually people,
Right.
kids and stuff that absolutely need it. Whereas Goodwill sells it. So I would give them like regular clothing, but like jackets and stuff and boots and mittens and stuff. I give that all to Salvation Army because it goes directly to. They have a clothing or a jacket drive every year. Stuff out. We don't really have a lot of charity thrift stores here. We have a Catholic thrift store, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's Goodwill and Salvation Army and Savers.
Oh, wow. We
I
have a
don't
lot.
donate anything to Savers. They just take way too much.
I think our Salvation Army is ran to profit other areas.
Yeah, our Salvation Army gives to a lot of people here. And if their
Because they
Salvation
don't give anything to this community.
Our Salvation Army thrift store, if somebody is like moving into a new place or something, or like they had a fire and they lost everything or whatever, you can go to the Salvation Army. They will give you a voucher for their thrift store, and they can go in there and purchase stuff out of the thrift store that they need.
Our Salvation Army doesn't do that.
Oh,
Our St. Vincent's does.
Yeah.
But our Salvation Army does not do anything like that. They have no programs.
So possibly my Salvation Army is better than some,
That's why I
They
say,
do-
like,
they do a lot for the
they profit so that they could help other areas or something, which I don't really understand.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they should help this community, but they don't.
Yeah, and then like when my sister-in-law had a fire in her house and lost everything, the Red Cross helped her out, and then Salvation Army also helped them out quite a bit. So, I've seen a lot of, and then like I've had friends who have gone to the Salvation Army. They do a toy drive every year. People donate brand new toys and stuff, and they give toys to kids, people for their kids, so that they can have a nice Christmas, and they give out food baskets for every holiday and stuff like that to needy people. And so our Salvation Army is pretty good.
Is something buzzing?
I hear something.
You're hearing a vehicle. You're hearing a vehicle.
Okay. Oh my God. No, I heard something.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Don't answer. Oh wow.
Is it loud? Can I put myself on mute?
Amelia said her Salvation Army throws a bunch of stuff away that they don't even do like a bag sale for 50% off.
Yeah, that's what mine is too.
That's crazy.
They throw dumpster fulls away every week instead of letting. I think they should have an aisle in their store where it's free.
Yeah, something.
Why not? Why not have why not give a coat to somebody if, it's a work coat or whatever that has stains on it?
Or donate to a homeless shelter.
Yeah. I mean, something.
I mean, you have all these, women abuse centers that they have. And, I mean, there's so many charities and different things you could give them to.
Right.
I don't know. Morning, Todd. Flipping Hustler.
Hi, Todd.
I flipped over to the chat because I was working and not reading the chat. And there must not be very much chatting going on in the chat.
Everybody working. Everybody trying to get those Cyber Monday sales going.
Yeah. Hank, were you laughing about the fact that I said that about kids, 12 and 13-year-old boys laughing about Dickie?
Yeah, I think it was earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, that's way back in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, it's not very far back in mine. That's the reason I was saying that there wasn't very much.
I meant that's way back in the show.
He's like, I don't
Catch
know.
up,
I don't
Tom.
remember.
Catch up, Tom. Come on.
Hank needs to be on here because she throws too many little snide remarks with her. Unless you pay attention, you don't get them.
Hank be like always snarky on the side, and I'm like, God. She is really quick-witted, and I'm not, and it makes me mad at Hank.
Me too. I always think of the clever thing to say like 5 minutes later when the conversation's over.
Yeah, or 5 days later, man, I should have said this.
I know, I wish I was more quick.
Hi, Carol D.
That's why I will often interrupt the conversation to bring up stuff we talked about days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do y'all remember in October when I said...
Oh my God, Brent, come on.
What I meant to say was...
Did I get rid of that humming noise you guys were saying?
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Oh,
I don't
okay, yeah.
think it was you.
My daughter had to go pick up her work van, and that was running next to us, so warming up.
I don't think that's what it was.
Okay, if that humming is a van, we'll take your word for it.
Well, I got an extension cord for my headphones, and I was wondering if it was maybe that. Hi, Valerie.
Valerie. I don't know what time it is. Oh, Lord Jesus.
When does Valerie get back? Not that I miss her or anything, but...
Yeah, like never. She's staying away forever. Yeah. She said you ran her off.
Well, the heck with her then.
She's lost her time slot. Sally's taking it.
If Sally would start her show on time, yeah.
Is she gonna...
Shut the hell up, Todd.
I love you.
I love you too.
Sally's like, hell no, she can have this slot back anytime she wants.
I know, right?
I ain't trying to do FedEx. Asshole.
It's hard to keep a show going. I mean, I have a hell of a time keeping my show going once a week.
Yeah, it's difficult, especially when I work. It's like, oh my gosh. Especially like today, I freaking zone out for an hour and a half and don't freaking realize where I'm at.
Yeah.
And what time it is. And then I'm like, oh crap, I have 5 things to ship out today. Tina says you can't have her.
Never.
We know that's the reason you like to have Kathy. Challenge. Sally, we know that's the reason you like to have Kathy and Bridget on your show because they never shut up.
I do. I like. Well, I think all of us like talk, about the same amount or whatever. But
I never get a word in edgewise. Bull, crap, bull hockey.
You can learn to speak up.
I know.
Anyway, go ahead with what you were saying about everybody's equal here.
Yeah. Everybody's equal. I didn't say that. You want to fight, Todd?
I called BS on that one. That was like, no.
Todd.
I never even get a word in edgewise.
Todd. Todd.
What?
Who's that?
Can you hear me? Todd.
Yes,
you want to fight?
No. You're
supposed to say yes. You're supposed to say yes.
Yes, I'll fall for the joke. Yes, I want to fight.
Stick your head up your ass and fight for air.
Okay.
Todd, you are equal because she wouldn't just say that to just anybody.
I know.
No, I get that part. It's just the talking part. Anyway, okay, I got to go pretty soon. I got a hot date with a lady that wants to sell me watches and jewelry.
All right.
Well, we're glad you're back, Todd. We've missed you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, right. I did miss you a lot. I missed you a lot.
It must have been real boring without me.
We had nobody to pick on.
I know. An eye on because you weren't here.
It's okay. I got big shoulders. I can handle it.
Todd's got a hot date with a lady with a walker.
Yeah.
What do you need to know, Joanna? She has a rabbit question.
Rabbit question?
Oh, Amelia used to raise rabbits. There you go. Wow. There's your professional. Like, yep. She says I need a Tina says I need a babysitter. Just kidding, Mama. Tina wants to keep her because she's getting some free time now.
Yeah. Well, I love ya.
Is Tina Valerie's daughter?
Yeah. Yep. Her oldest.
Valerie, you should just say, well, y'all get a couple of trucks and let's go back to old Kansas. And bring my stuff out here.
A lot of stuff.
Well, they don't have a room for her right now. So they need to figure it out.
Speaking of figuring it out, has anybody heard from Jim and Tara? Have they made it back from Kentucky yet?
I don't know if they're back yet. I haven't heard anything. Okay. I got you done. Congratulations, Sally.
Yay! Sound like me. I'm still there going, God, I gotta find these stupid boxes. Crap.
Oh, I thought you were listing. You're packing.
I am still packing.
I'm packing.
Oh my God! Did you see Bridget's Facebook post with all her packages going?
Yep.
Yeah,
Makes me sick.
I feel amazing.
I have anxiety looking at it. It's like, good
I
God.
know.
I'd have had to start the day that somebody bought something. Like, okay, I'm going to start shopping now. Forget it. You won't see me for months. Whew, it's a beast, though.
I was pretty excited. I had like 12 this weekend.
That is good. Shoot.
Did she say she had done 62 and she had 50 more to do?
Well,
Uh,
20 something.
26 more to do or something, which is, yeah.
it was a lot.
I don't know where.
Why are you getting ready to ship out, Valerie? I thought you were coming back on the 1st.
I do too.
Maybe she's getting ready to ship out her thrift store stuff that she bought.
That's true.
Maybe.
Is she in Cali or it's still North Carolina?
No, she's in North Carolina.
Well, isn't she going to California?
She's coming home.
Not right now.
Oh, I thought she was leaving North Carolina and going straight to California.
No, she's coming home for 2 weeks and then she's going.
We get her for 2 weeks before she leaves again.
Get it together, Tom. Don't you know Valerie's schedule by now?
I know.
I know. I've got a wife and 3 sons that are all in, 2 are in college and 1's in med school, and trying to keep up with their schedules and their medical appointments and all that kind of crap. I have enough of them to keep up on my own.
Valerie's gonna have to start sending her schedule, her flight schedule, and her vacation schedule out to everybody so we can keep up with it.
I know it.
Yeah, so Sally can know. Well, Sally, you got to do a show on these days.
Maureen, she sells all kinds of stuff. She sells from jewelry, clothes, antique stuff. She sells a lot of stuff from like those auctions she gets. She gets a lot of older vintage kind of stuff too.
A lot of like car parts and stuff like that, electrical parts, and she sells a lot of the same kind of stuff I do.
Yeah, but she finds some weird. She finds some weird stuff like that weird hammer. I mean, but she finds some good stuff for a good price too. It seems like with those auctions she goes to. But yeah, she sells all kinds of stuff. But she lists though. She is like a listing beast.
She is.
I need her to come to my house for a week.
Mm-mm.
I'll put her up. I'll feed her. You know, whatever. Just come list for me. I'll even pay you to list.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Just get her a Disney gift card. You know?
I'll get that big Disney thing that we tagged her in.
Oh my God.
Look what I
And she had what 5,000 listings or something like that up. She has a lot of listings.
She has a lot.
But she said, I know that she said to get herself up that way, she stayed up for like days, like for long periods of time, and she would just list all through the night and stuff to get herself up there. But she did it right.
When I was over 2,000 listings, it took me. Well, I was working a full-time job at the time, and it took me probably 3 years to get up there because once you start really listing like crazy, you know, you're selling almost as fast as you're listing. So
Yeah.
it takes you a while to get up to that point, you know. You can't do that overnight. And yeah, you stay up all the night trying to get those listings in because you just want to have so many lines in the water, you know.
You know, I've heard that.
If I would sell 6 items that day, I would make sure I didn't list any less than 8 to 10 items the next day, you know.
Yeah.
So that I was always replenishing more than what I sold, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard that old wives' tale that if you list a lot, then you're going to sell a lot.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of work to keep having a list because you have to keep selling stuff.
Like I listed 72 items. I sold 60 of them. I'm like, crap. I got to list 70. She does good. She does it, that's for sure.
Well, and that's the thing, you know, you got to work in order to get the big sales. I mean, you're not going to just get the big sales by just doing, 5 a day.
Yep.
I mean, unless you have I mean, there's people who don't list that much and still make really good sales, but those are the people that get things like iPhones and like the higher electronics and stuff like that. You know, that stuff sells fast.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're just gonna do like everyday items, collectibles and stuff like that, you know, you gotta work it hard, really hard.
As I've
Because
said one time
a lot of
before,
the collectibles and stuff like that, it's all long tail. Most of it's long tail items. And so, yeah, you have to be constantly putting up there so that, you know, your shit can be seen. Because we all know eBay likes activity.
Yeah.
I had a guy tell me one time, he said, you know, if you sold 100 things at $100 each, that's 10 grand. That's a good income for a month. I told him, I said, yeah, it's finding the 100 things that you can sell for $100.
And when you go to auctions, it's really not that hard to find that kind of stuff.
Show
like
us, Nick.
I said, you know, I can go to almost every auction I go to, I can find home runs. Things that I paid a couple bucks for and make $100 on, you can find them all the time at auctions.
Okay, here's your challenge, Nixie. Nixie.
Nixie.
That's a funny name.
Here is a challenge for you, Nikki. How about whoop out $10,000 real quick like this month?
Yeah.
But you said your auctions have kind of slowed down for this season, right?
I used to make way more than that a month on eBay. I used to sell big manufacturing machines and stuff like that. I've made tons of money on eBay. And then I quit my job and I ended up getting burnt out on eBay because see, I lived, breathed, ate, slept, everything eBay. And I mean, I would wake up in the middle of the night going, oh my God, I gotta list more. And then I'd stay up half the night and list. And then I'd only sleep for a couple hours and I'd get back up and I'd list some more. I mean, I really burnt myself out on eBay really bad. And it's taken me a long time to get back into it. I just don't feel it anymore like I used to. I mean, I was addicted to it. And the money I made on it showed, you know.
Where'd that damn thing go? Oh, there it is.
But I'm going on almost 2 years of burnout, you know. But I'm starting to list better now, list more, you know, getting stuff up. And my sales are showing it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple months ago, I was lucky to sell 3 items a weekend, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing much better than you were.
I'm trying to find that happy medium where I'm not getting burnt out and hating life and making enough money to live, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But before I was always trying to make, you know, all that money, you know, and I see that money coming in and it drives me to list more, and I see more money coming in and drive me to list more. Well, I ended up burning myself out, and so now I'm trying to find that happy medium where I can make enough, but not burn myself out.
Yeah.
Because I went through a really rough patch there for a long time with that burnout. It was bad. I mean, I didn't even want to look at eBay. I was actually thinking of going and getting a job just so I didn't have to do eBay anymore. I'm seriously, I went through that phase too. You know, if I got a job, I would never have to look at eBay again.
I know. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I just.
I've thought about it a couple times myself.
But look at what a hardship you'll cause for your family by you getting a job.
Yeah.
They won't have a taxi service.
Yeah.
They won't have lunch delivery.
I know. They actually have to take care of themselves. I know. I mean, yeah, I've sold manufacturing machines $10,000, $15,000 a pop, you know, and I made 50% commission on it.
Maureen says, I just sold an Easter bunny. Even says Easter in the title. That's weird, especially since they're talking about rabbits right now.
Yeah.
Well, Walmart's already got their Easter stuff in the back room, so you know.
God.
Oh shit! I gotta transfer some money too. Speaking of money.
Oh, excuse me for yawning in your face. I got up at 4:30 this morning, and I'm starting to feel it.
Really? Because
I know. I know, Sally. You over there playing the fiddle for me.
See it, right?
Yeah.
It draws on you though if you're not used to it. You know.
Yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, we lived in Charleston, and we would drive from Charleston. My dad would get off work, and he would drive to. Well, he'd get off from work. We'd hook a camper up to the truck and finish loading stuff up, and we'd drive to the mountains for the weekend. And then Sunday afternoon, we would load everything back up and drive back to Charleston. And, you know, we didn't realize it because we were kids and whatnot, but that's a lot of wear and tear on somebody.
yeah.
And now I bitch because I have to drive from my mother-in-law's 2 hours. That's just life. I just blew up the wrong way.
I listed this part a while back, and I didn't know it was some kind of car part. I couldn't find what it was. So I just listed it with the numbers that were on it and the make and everything, or the brand. And it was Ford, you know. And in the middle of the night, I get a message, and it woke me up out of a dead sleep. And here was somebody telling me what it was for. Because I put in the listing, I'm really not sure what year this is for, you know. So the person messaged me in the middle of the night telling me what it was for. I was like, and I didn't understand what they were saying because I was half asleep, you know. And I was like, okay, so I just put my phone down. Well, and it was wearing on my mind what they were saying, you know. And then, so then I slept I dozed off for about another hour. And then I woke up and I looked at my phone again and reread it. And then I was like, oh, they're just trying to tell me what this is. I was just like, are they asking me a question or what are they doing? You know, I just couldn't understand what they were saying to me. So then I was like, thank you for the info. I appreciate it. And when I looked at the message this morning, I don't even know what the hell. Appreciate was not appreciate when I reread it.
Oh God.
But they said you're welcome, so they must have understood what I was saying. So do not answer messages when you're half asleep is the moral of the story.
Yeah, I've gotten offers in the middle of the night, like it's 11 o'clock their time on the West Coast, so that makes it 2 o'clock our time here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And I'll get an offer, and then I'll, before I get up in the morning, I'll get never mind, I got it from someplace else because you took so long to respond to the offer.
Really?
And I'm thinking to myself, dude.
Yeah.
Normally if I hear my phone go off during the night and it's one of the eBay sounds, then I'll look at it.
Yeah.
It wakes me up. But if it's in another part of the house, I'm not getting out of bed to go look for it.
Yeah. Well, eBay's motto is we're always open.
Yeah.
People are unreasonable.
People will take that as word, you know. They expect you to always be open. There's the internet, you know.
Yeah, you should always be there.
Yeah.
That's like they want you to put your phone number in your business thing. I'm like, no. That's like calling me at 2:00 in the morning. About
Yeah,
that.
those little elves working all night long.
You get cussed out quick. Like, oh, who the hell you think you called? That's crazy.
How many people order from Amazon that call Amazon to find out about, or even Best Buy or any of the sites that you can go online and buy from? Who calls them and asks them questions?
None that I know of.
I don't. I don't do any online shopping anyway. My wife does it all. We'll get packages and I'll say, "What's this?" Oh, get you some socks. Okay. It's from Amazon.
There you go. Still moving. Crap.
I am pretty excited. I got a gift for one of my nieces. It's an autographed item from the Fall Out Boys. And I mean, that is all she talks about is the Fall Out Boys. And I'm like, yep, I'm going to continue my reign as favorite auntie.
Yay!
I told my family, I'm like, because we were talking about what to get her for Christmas. I'm like, it doesn't even matter what you get. I don't even get her nothing for Christmas because once I give her my gift, none of the shit that you guys are going to get her is even going to matter. My daughter's like, you have to give her your gift last. So she can at least enjoy our gifts for a few minutes.
Yeah, really.
I'm going to have a hard enough time for Christmas to give it to her.
You're just supposed to tell them, well, you just need to get better gifts.
Well, the other item that I was bidding on, I had a second chance offer on, but I didn't get it because I had already spent enough money on the one gift. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to get crazy. So anyways, but I wasn't going to tell everybody because I didn't want anybody else to show me up.
Okay, hand it.
Charles has a question. Trying to figure out the best way to get inventory since I am not able to do sourcing at yard sales, auctions, etc. Any suggestions?
Yeah, don't do that. That right there is what he just did. That's not
gonna. Yeah, they ain't gonna get you any inventory right there.
What did he do? I didn't see it.
Oh, he was shaking his butt.
Oh.
Or like Hank calls it, the booty pop.
You guys are teaching him to twerk.
No.
Well, you can do online. I mean, you can buy stuff online.
Yeah.
Delivered.
That's true.
Shop Goodwill, they have lots of stuff on there.
Yeah.
You can snipe. You can snipe stuff on eBay. You know, people that have like auctions and stuff that are ending. You know, somebody hasn't seen, you can snipe that and resell it.
Some people do drop shipping off of Amazon.
Yeah.
I never agree with drop shipping from a company. I just see that a business to fail. I mean, some people have done it and have made money on it, but
Yeah, but you know what?
I don't
People
think-
get stuff all the time from Amazon that they don't agree with, what it was supposed to be. It's like the wrong thing. So you're just, you're setting yourself up for failure. Basically doing that.
And then look at other YouTubers, because a lot of like the jewelry people and stuff, they've been doing auctions and stuff. You might be able to pick up some stuff through them. If you're into jewelry.
Them jewelry people are crazy though.
Yeah. But I mean, not just Dwayne's auction, but they also have, there's many different sellers that have auctions that you can buy stuff.
Yeah.
Is that stuff really resellable though? I mean, why would a reseller be selling jewelry for somebody else?
Because they just have so much of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like I did on a couple of the charity auctions, I did like a whole bunch of pictures. Now, when I looked at those old pictures, they gave me a headache because just having to go through them all. So I threw them all in a box and put them up on Dwayne's auction for charity. It was somebody's charity. I don't remember if it was Barb's or whose it was. But anyways, it was a charity auction for somebody that they were doing for somebody, and I threw them up there and made good money on them for that person. Or like slides or something that you've got like just a ton of that there's no way you're going to get through them all. Because I have so much other good stuff. Why would I go through and make a couple bucks on a picture when I can list my $50 to $100 items,
True.
And so a lot of it, I just put it up and yeah, I mean, somebody who buys that stuff, they may pay up for it quite a bit, but when they start going through it and selling off piece by piece, they'll make actually pretty good money on it, somebody that has more time to fiddle with that stuff or enjoys fiddling with that stuff,
Right.
And I think that's what's happening with the jewelry people is they are so addicted to going and buying jewelry. They just get so much of it, And I think that's what they're doing. I mean, because like that $10 box I bought, that $10 box of jewelry, all that vintage jewelry. Now I've been starting to go through it, and I've gotten some pieces. I've sold. I'm making money on it now. I've sold over $10 worth now. I've sold I'm in the profit anyways. I'm probably about $10 profit right now, $11 profit on it, and I've only sold a couple items out of there. So now I've been putting stuff up for dollar auctions plus shipping, of course. And so every dollar I make on there is a profit.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So yeah. And then there's some other stuff that I really like and I think it's worth more than a buck that I would get for it. So I put that up for a buy it now. If it's something exceptionally pretty or if it's signed or whatever, then I'll put that up there. But yeah, I mean, if I hadn't been sick lately, I probably would have went and took it on Dwayne's auction and tried to sell it in bulk because I normally don't like to piss around with little stuff like that. That's
right.
But because I've been sick lately and I've needed to do things from my bed, it has really actually worked out pretty well for me because it gave me something to do while I was sick. And
I was watching one of the auctions. I believe it was one of Dwayne's auctions where they were auctioning off. A lady auctioned off like 3 jewelry jars, and those suckers were going for for some big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they spend way too much for the one.
Well, now if you take a look at one of that watch thing that Todd bought from Anita Finita, he spent I think like $200 on that. But he said that he's already broke even on it and he's still got more stuff to sell.
I think you have to have a pretty good understanding of jewelry to sell jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
You learn. Yeah. It's like anything. You're going to have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of the trash can. I'm sorry.
Well, that's like the other day, you know, Bridget and Ainsley helped me out. I thought it might have been a lucite pair of earrings, but I wasn't sure. And I told them, I says, I don't know if this is a stone or what it is. And Bridget found out that it was lucite. She found the exact pair of earrings somewhere else, and which was sold with a necklace. Now, I mean, just because they were so pretty, I don't know anything about jewelry, but just because it was so pretty, I decided to seek it out and find out what it really was. So now instead of throwing that up there for a buck auction, you know, I threw it up there for like 14 bucks or whatever, 12 bucks or whatever it was, a set of vintage earrings, you know. So there's little hidden I mean, most of that stuff I showed on my show when it was me and Tara, you know, there was a lot of shit in there, you know. But then if you start, now that I've really been looking into it, I found some Coro, I found some Sarah Coventry, I found some, what's that one Angie likes? Monroe, no.
Monty, whatever.
Monet.
Monet.
Yeah, I found some Monet. You know, now that I've really been looking into it. So there's some little hidden treasures in there, you know.
The 30th is a go. Like, she is confirmed that she's moving in on the 30th.
But those of us that don't sell jewelry, it seems like, oh my God, I can't believe how much they're spending on this jewelry jar. You know, I go to I go to our Salvation Army and they want 20 bucks for a jewelry jar. I'm like, oh my God, you know. Whereas those guys would be salivating over it, you know.
I never see any jewelry jars in ours.
Yeah, our Goodwill don't have jewelry jars, but our Salvation Army does, but they're really expensive. I mean, you can't get a jewelry jar for less than $15. And I'm just like,
just turn around and sell the whole jewelry jar to Bridget and let her kill it.
Which I would buy them, but I worry about, like, if I was to like be on Dwayne's auction and I sell it, I worry that there's not enough good in there, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that much about jewelry.
Yeah.
I mean, I can look at jewelry and say, well, that's really pretty, you know.
Right.
But that's about all I can do. But like I said, I mean, it's a new wheelhouse for me. It's something new, so it's something I have to research just about everything. So it really takes a lot of time to list that stuff for me.
Right.
Unless I just don't even care what it goes for, you know, which I'm kind of in that spot right now.
I don't be worried about, is it real? Is it gold? Is it, you know, and I know there's ways you can test for that and everything, but sometimes that lack of knowledge just paralyzes me. Don't, yeah.
But I'm one of those people who I get all my stuff pretty cheap. So, you know, if I get a big enough piece of pie and I'm not going away hungry, I'm happy if somebody else gets another piece of pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on all of my stuff, you know, like I said, you guys see all of that stuff I have, all that back stock I have. None of that stuff owes me anything. I've made my money back and then some on all that stuff I have. So everybody's like, oh my God, you got all that money sitting there wasting away. And it's like, really, I don't, because all that, I could throw all that stuff away and I've already made plenty of money on it.
Right.
You know? So like this jewelry stuff, you know, I mean, I could care less what I get for it, you know?
Yeah.
And I would be just as happy putting it up on one of them auctions and people giving me $1 a piece for it or whatever, you know? Because I paid $10 for the whole box. So if I made 60, 70 bucks on that box, I'd be happier than hell. And if somebody could take some of that stuff and piece it out and make more money on it, even if they can make $200-$300 on it, I'd be happy as a lark for them because I made what I wanted to make, you know?
Right. And I mean, I used to be obsess over every little, keep a spreadsheet with what I spent on each item and whether I was getting back enough for what I spent. And then I realized, you know, like last week I went and I bought a bunch of clothes and I might have paid $50 for what I bought at the thrift shop. And then I sold a sweater out of the bag for $100.
Well, there you go.
So now I don't need to worry about anything. It doesn't matter. I could sell everything else for $5 a piece profit if I need to, because I really back my money.
Yep.
And that always happens. If I buy, you know, boxes full of books, I always come away with one or two that pay for the whole thing.
Yeah.
My mindset, I have to get my mind away from that obsessing over, well, I paid this much for this, so.
And I'm not saying that you shouldn't do your research and find out the home runs and what you can make tons of money out of. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But yeah, if you can get your money back and some profit, you know, and it's like, to me, you know, selling in volume makes more money for me than researching every little thing. But I have a sight for things. So, I mean, there's certain things that I know just by looking at it that, hey, that is going to be worth some money, you know? And so then I take that thing and I go and I research it, you know? But most of the time, most of the stuff I list, I just do a quick search, a real quick search. And if I can't find it on eBay, I just do a real quick search on Google. And if I really think it's worth something, then I expand my search. But 9 times out of 10, my items, I just do a real quick search on solds or completeds, you know, except for my real vintagey collectible kind of stuff that takes a little more time. But yeah, most stuff I just do a quick search.
Mickey's the junk whisperer.
Yeah, I'm from that.
She can walk by stuff and it says, "Buy me, Nikki. I can make money. You can make money off of me."
Yeah. Well, when you've been doing this long enough, and sometimes you just have an eye for stuff, you know. Yeah. And I usually do have an eye for stuff, you know, especially like collectibles and stuff like that. But I've been doing it long enough, you know, to have that.
If you watch enough of these videos, you know, watching Nikki's and you know, and Jim and Tara's and Dusty's and Scott and some of the other people that are buying stuff, you know, they're not buying, they're just going out and buying stuff, or they're going to auctions and buying stuff. It's amazing what all the stuff that sells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carol, I have to agree with Carol, though. We used to have this show called List It or Ditch It. It used to help us look up things all the time, but somehow it went away.
That show. I wonder whatever happened to that show.
I don't know, but it was good.
It was great.
That was the sweetest lady that had that show.
Yeah,
and she got freaking cold out.
She got too busy for us.
I know, right?
Naked man alert, and he has food too.
Come on,
I made my breakfast.
Jennifer wants to know, speaking of jewelry, best places to buy the boxes to put it in. I don't know. Buy the kinds of things at like the dollar store.
I would imagine you could go like on eBay and find them in bulk, or Amazon or something, or I don't know.
Probably Amazon. I know a lot of people buy boxes from Amazon, but if you need like some now, you could probably go like to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that, maybe.
One of those.
Yeah, I was just thinking when I was shipping out some jewelry, I shipped out a couple pieces this weekend, and I thought I need to get some smaller envelopes for that. Padded envelopes.
You know what I did? I put a thank you card on a piece of or a couple of pieces of the tissue paper in the center of it, and I put the jewelry in there, and then I just wrapped it, you know, kept wrapping it over and over.
Yeah.
And then taped it really good.
And what, do you put it in a regular box, or do you put it in a padded envelope, or what?
Padded envelope.
Because I was thinking, time you add a box, and you're probably going to have to go to a supplier and buy boxes. And
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend some money on it probably.
The extra weight because of you shipping in a box. To me, it looks like that would like boost up your cost of the item.
Carol says you can get 4 packs for $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, not bad.
What you got in that big box there, Kathy?
That's that pink elephant cookie. What's the name of that stupid thing? Hang on a minute. I don't even remember what it's called.
I'll be right
That
back.
Swanee pink elephant cookie jar.
Oh.
I sold it for $89.
Wow.
And shipping. Yay! So I'm making sure it gets there.
Johnny's a really good name.
Yeah, and that's because of y'all that I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, I know this is a good name.
I'll be right back.
Not people's.
Is it Swanee like as in river?
No, it's just like a big old pink elephant. That's a cool name though. I mean, I saw that. I was like, yeah, Tara and all them and Nikki and all them talk about that. I know that's good. I'm grabbing that sucker. And that came from my friend's house that had me sell all her furniture. And I got first pick of everything. So I was like, yep.
Cool.
I made that money back on that one. $89 yet. They do. Yeah, Swanee. Yeah, I like those. And this one was different because they had the pink, just the solid pink ones online. And it was hard to find the ones with the white little ruffle around it. But I ended up finding some. So, but yeah, $89. So I need to make sure it gets to her. So I'm wrapping, padding, peanutting. I'm putting everything in there. You're getting it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to email her. Tell her, look, I'm sorry about the packing. It's probably like crap, but oh yeah, that was pretty good. I like that one. That was different. I just hate selling pottery. I don't like the fear of it, but I've learned to do it. It's just, it is what it is. I'll get my money back from the post office if not. You know, you can't.
That's how I deal with it too.
I mean, I used to be that way, like really scared I wouldn't get anything glass, but now it kind of like, well, I'll just follow, you know, I have the insurance on it. I'll file the claim on it if I have to. No worries.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, wow. Mitzi she says she's from Ohio and gets a lot of old pottery comes there. Yeah, I'm the same way too, Mike. I don't know enough about it. I just listen. As long as I listen, I guess I'll figure it out. Well, there's a lot of crap I don't know about, like this stupid motorcycle locker we got. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but you'll learn.
That's what Marcelo said. He goes, we go put our toes into every little aspect of everything. And so that's the only way you're gonna learn it.
Yeah. I've done a couple of helmets. I found 2 helmets in the dumpster that I got $150 for. They were,
I remember those.
Yeah, they were vintage. Honda, I think. Honda.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember you getting those. Happy Cyber Monday, Chris. I go tell everybody go buy our stuff.
Yes, please.
I know, right? That one thing left to pack, I think.
Now, this the helmets that are in boxes, will you put them inside of another box, or will you just put a label on that box and ship it another way? Or
depends. If I can find a box that will fit it like perfect, like kind of snug, I'll put it in another box. If not, what I'll do is I get brown paper wrapping that I wrap it up in and kind of put it in there and put fragile all over. I don't like to ship anything just direct, you know, unless absolutely have to.
I neither.
So, but like those 4-wheeler covers that I had that was over that corner, what I'm gonna have to do to those, I'm gonna have to just like cellophane wrap those and then slap a cover on those. That's the only way I'm gonna probably be able to sell them online with shipping without it being like ungodlies of dollars.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it just depends if I can find a box it'll snugly fit in there.
Do y'all do any Amazon?
We do. I'm not a whole lot. I don't know it the ins and outs yet. I'm trying to learn it slowly. I just don't. They have way too many rules, and I'm a rule breaker. So, yeah, how much boxes need you put into the box? Yeah. I mean, they're not bad. I'm gonna charge shipping on them either way. So they're gonna have to pay for shipping. I'm not gonna do free shipping on them. Morning, Glenn.
I probably spend too much on shipping because I've had stuff because I'm scared of things are going to get broken or bashed up. I'd rather spend the other 10 cents to make sure it's padded really good
Yeah.
than for it to have to come, for it to come back to me or have to deal with the post office or whatnot.
Yeah, he's the underwear model. See? Yeah, most fit in a 12-inch cube. 5 sales on Amazon, 2 on Mercari, and 3 on eBay. Oh, 1 on merch. That's good, Chris. 10. Yay.
Good job.
I want him to twerk it one time. That's funny.
I don't know. If you ask me, it's cold in here. If you ask him, it's warm. So.
Oh yeah, it's hot in here.
See?
Yeah,
that's. I'm in a shirt and a sweater, and I have leggings on, and socks and house shoes.
So we weren't just in front of the stove either. I was in front of the stove cooking.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's in front of the stove, but usually he's warm.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, Prancer!
We could have the Naked Man Skipping Hour.
I know, right?
Every show. Every
You better take him down to the OBGY because he looks like he's getting ready to pop any minute now.
Funny.
Naked shipping.
Naked shipping. Whole different meaning.
Not naked yet. But it could be.
He's got a measuring tape.
19, 12.
What? Wait, what?
11.
He can start his own channel, the Naked Shipping, and he don't have to worry about monetization. He can just
19.
tip.
19.
12.
What that is? This crap.
Kathy,
11.
Pirate ship a lot.
I do, yeah. I like the pirate ship because, like, on some of the smaller stuff too, where it's that cubic, you save a few dollars on it.
Right.
Chris.
I'm back.
He might want to hide that thing because he probably said it was this big. And really, I want to find out. We'll know if he's telling a story.
4. It was 3.5. So it's 4.4.
That's funny.
So you get little hairs on your packaging. It's not dog hair.
And we didn't charge you extra either.
Probably belly hair or chest hair.
I had to really distinguish on this.
Oh, goodness.
I'll keep talking about it, my head might explode.
Too funny.
I'll be back in a minute.
Have you seen that Harley sweater?
Nope.
Okay. I gotta find it on the list. I don't know where it's at. Nope.
What does it look like?
A white sweater that says Harley Davidson.
Then one box on the floor.
Well, yeah, I figured that.
It wouldn't be on the list. It's in one of the boxes on the floor.
Oh, no, it's not.
Yes, it is. I
I
guarantee
already
you.
looked.
Guarantee you that's where I see it last.
Oh, Lord.
I'm looking to see.
Joanna, I sell my books on Amazon and eBay. I do Amazon FBA, and then I'll sell some books on eBay. It just depends. But barcoded books that I can scan and sell going on.
You know we're not coming in.
Who is it, Sally?
A whole bunch of nobodies.
All right. Nobody we want to talk to.
That's right.
Okay, there's that one to take out.
I don't know.
I know, that's too funny.
I think haven't you got eBay's tape stuck to your belly hair before? No?
No.
I could have swear you did. He says no. So
Dang it.
maybe not. There's official you won't lose right away.
And that'd be too funny. He may not like it. Frank-a-doodle. Over music equipment now.
I was trying to hang on to see if Bridget might make it back home.
You don't know.
I just not want to get home. Bridget don't like you.
You may not make it.
Oh, there's a little dog here. Ooh, that's cold out after what?
See? Got one more box of stuff to do and I'm done. Hope.
Now I've entered all my books in, and here's where I cross my fingers and hope they don't split it up into multiple shipments.
Sarah Coventry is there's followers of Sarah Coventry, brand loyal people.
Hey. Sorry.
But it doesn't sell for, just depends on what it is, but usually it doesn't sell for much. But it depends on the piece.
Like every stinking box I got here will not fit the stupid symbol. Yeah, I've got to clean a bunch of that jewelry I still got that I need to list. So I got that Sarah Coventry little mood ring that I found, which was kind of cool.
Is Sarah Coventry still being sold, or is it all vintage?
I don't know. They said the older pieces sell better. I can't ever distinguish what's older and what's not.
It's right there in box D.
You know, because it's like the brooches and all that. It's all old. I don't know anybody that wears brooches anymore.
No.
I don't know.
I've never seen them.
Really pretty.
I see younger people with them.
Really?
Like, especially the ones that wear scarves and stuff.
Yeah, you can pin a scarf with them. And some people say they put them on their purse. They'll put a brooch on their purse. I don't know. I don't get that dressed up.
Me either. I mean, I'm in yoga pants and t-shirts 90% of the day. You're lucky if I put a bra on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah, see, Ansley says she puts them on her bags. That's about her bag. That's a great idea. But
never thought about that. I mean, because I forgot what I was watching, and they were bidding on a whole bunch of brooches. I'm like, who wants that many brooches? That's a lot. I mean, but like I said, I'm not really that big of a jewelry seller. I mean, I bought a whole bunch of jewelry that's still sitting here that I'm kind of looking at, going, where the hell's going to list this? And other stuff.
I mean, some of them they're beautiful, but
yeah.
And then I see people like that who wear scarves, who pin their scarves, and I never know what to do with it. I never know how to tie it, flip it up.
Yeah. I can't wear scarves. I don't like anything around my neck.
I'm just a very unglamorous person, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Ainsley, I don't have no flair. My flair ran out years ago.
Me either.
There's no reigniting it. It's done. Ship is sailed. That's all you get.
Okay, I got that. Okay, I got it. I think.
Alrighty then.
Well, I guess that would make sense. I guess not down here because I mean they wear scarves down here, but they do that monogram thing more than anything around here. So, Hey, Mario.
Hi, Mary.
Well, that's true, Frankie. You know, if you wear the same type of things every day, and you can dress them up and make them look different with your scarf or your Okay.
I just need these down there. 500.
Yes, I don't do earrings or necklaces. I don't like anything on the back of my neck or just anything around there. You're not fancy. That's funny.
I'll wear earrings, necklaces, bracelet. I won't wear anything that's too expensive. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most everything that I wear is like comfortable or functionality.
Yeah.
And if I don't have that, then I'm not doing it.
Mary, I have to agree. If your cat don't like what you're wearing, oh well.
Yeah, I mean, I like to put
comfortable in what I wear.
everything comes from the shop anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I didn't have to wear it. That'd be really comfortable.
Oh God. You may not be, but you may be. Vernon, you a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at it this way. You guys, you're born naked. Why not stay naked?
Somehow the law just don't allow it.
Yeah.
Sunburn in places you really don't want to think about.
There'd be way too much procreation going on there.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen some people naked?
That's up to the people. That's
the overpopulation problem.
Yeah, probably.
Ansley says you're free enough.
Oh.
Yes.
Like I said, when I die, I want to be buried in a casket naked. I don't want no clothes on.
Don't want no clothes on.
Hey, honey.
That's funny. I had to bury the naked man. Nope. Like, really? A banana hammock.
No, he does not. The last thing he needs.
Send him the crotchless garter belt if you want me to. I wear that around.
Oh my gosh.
He'd be naked man for sure.
So Shannon probably know.
But you need a banana hammock.
That would be funny though. Come on. No, we just need.
They got them underwear that has them little holes in there for that. They have like an animal trunk and Christmas hat.
I don't even want to know, to tell you the truth.
We just need to paint his belly for Christmas, like a big old Christmas ball. Please let us do that. Mike, oh my God, no. That's funny. Naked man's a trip.
The holiday version.
Sally, do you know how to knit? Hank said you can knit him one. It's a gift from the heart.
I'm not. No, Hank, no.
What?
That's good.
Talking about.
I'm not doing that, Hank.
Naked man, doing an elephant trunk, banana.
An elephant trunk. Undies.
A gift from the heart.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. You tell him. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, Prancer, I didn't do anything. Oh, you're barking. Prancer! Oh, man, here. See if he's here.
Yeah, he would have a wild Christmas, wouldn't he?
Nope.
He is? Oh. Oh, good, because I got to make a Poshmark card real quick.
Uh-oh.
Out of my eBay card. I ran out. I got to make some up.
Sally, that was a great idea. You know what I did? I just bought these little round thank you stickers that fit right over the eBay symbol.
Really?
And I just used the card. I stick the thank you on there.
Did you guys see that one day they had stuff on Poshmark that you could buy, like stickers and stuff and thank you cards and stuff?
Yeah, and it sold out.
Yeah, when I found out about it, I went on there and all they had was the thank you cards, and I was like, I'm not doing that.
No,
because they wanted a bunch of money for them. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I just take.
I'm back in my room.
Yeah. And sometimes it's not the most perfect heart, you know, but it makes it to where you can't see that it says eBay under there.
What is that for?
Poshmark.
Oh. I just put my Poshmark shit in my eBay shit. I don't care.
I had to. Oh well. Here you go. I just put the label over it. Here.
I use my eBay tape and my eBay envelopes. I don't give a shit.
You got it.
And then I color in the heart, and then I write Poshmark over it like that with a blue.
I just bought these little stickers. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Can you see it? And then if I just stick it, it just covers right over the eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Because I'm not.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What are those eBay cards you have? I've never seen those before.
Yeah, he's at 38.
You get them with your free eBay shipping supplies.
I never get them.
Well, you can order them.
Oh.
With your.
You have to order them.
Order the free eBay shipping supplies.
Oh.
I don't ever order those.
Well, yeah, I have plenty of the boxes and the envelopes. They're kind of limited in their sizes of what they have available.
Yeah, don't really buy boxes because I can get boxes, but like I get, you know, the cards, the stickers. I always get polymillers. I have like all of the different sizes of polymillers, and then like a whole bunch of different tapes and stuff like that.
You probably got a lot of stuff because you got $300 worth of stuff that 1 month.
Yeah.
All right. Speculating on Brandon's waist size in the chat. They're planning something.
I didn't really plan it that way, but after I did, I was like, oh, we get shipping supplies this month? Oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna score.
Yeah, Bridget said she's still waiting at the doctor's appointment.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end this then. I'm gonna get my last package out and probably head to bed. I gotta be at work at 8 tonight.
Ooh, Lordy. Bless your heart.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I after this I got 2 days off, so
yeah,
I'll be all good for the challenge on Wednesday. So make sure y'all show up.
I'll be ready.
I'm bringing my toner.
Uh-oh.
Coming to play.
I'll just be lifting motorcycle parts, so I'm good.
You never know. They might be fast sellers.
Hopefully so.
I know. All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good day, and I'll have a show tomorrow.
Get lots of sales.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.